Before I tell you about the film, the actual content and the story, some of you might be wondering, why does it say location Blackpool in each of these posts? Well, that's because my story is set in Blackpool, which is my hometown. And Blackpool, for those of you who don't know it, is a seaside town that in the Victorian times was so popular. It was the place to go. And then unfortunately, it hasn't had any money pumped into it for a long, long time. It's been cut off from the airplane. We used to have an airport that got shut down. The direct trains to London and out to anywhere really reduced, and in, for a period of time totally stopped. And a lot of governments, we're not going to get political on this, but a lot of governments didn't put money into any of the seaside towns. That's half of why now they're talking about seaside town regeneration. But Blackpool still has this kind of draw to it, and it's this strange mix of of being kind of lost, but still there's hope there. There's hope there now of all this money that's coming in and this investment. There's hope. It's an amazing place. There's so much fun to be had in Blackpool. I've been to other seaside towns. I'm not going to name them, but the Londoners are they're very popular with Londoners, and I call me biased, but I think Blackpool's got more going for it. It's just a bit further away, but it's got so much to offer. But you come back a little bit from the main road, and you see some of the residential areas, and it's starkly poor. The reason why the coalition government introduced free school meals was because they did a test case in Blackpool where 60% of the primary school children went to school without any breakfast, and a lot of them couldn't afford lunches. It also has one of the shortest life expectancies of males in the UK after Glasgow. The average average expectancy of a male in Blackpool is 64 years. Now you compare that to Kensington in London, polluted London, which is 94 years. And a lot of that is due to poverty and addiction. And my story is based on addiction, alcoholism specifically, but sort of telling the story of it, but in a hopeful way also. So I'm going to get more into that on my next video tomorrow. But I just wanted to let you know a little bit about the premise and about why I chose to set it in Blackpool. It's not just about it being my hometown. It's about the statistics, and it's about how the place is perceived. A lot of people, those of you who do know Blackpool, like Blackpool, and why do you do that? Who else do you do that about? Do you do that about alcoholics? Do you do that about poor people? And those are the questions that I kind of want this film to ask as well. So there's more to it just being my hometown. There's a reason that it's there. It's very integral to the story.